We love food colored green, bell peppers and long string beans, pickles, celery, cucumbers too. All these foods are good for you.
Welcome to Storytime Cooks, where we learn about food through books. Today we're saying how to say hello to a worm. This story is by Carrie Percival and it's published by Penguin Random House. I don't know that I've ever said hello to a worm before, but I have seen worms. Let's learn about this story. How do you plant lettuce seeds? Sprinkle, 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 pat, pat, pat. Now make some rain. And the rain is actually being poured out of a sprinkling can, but when it doesn't rain outside, we have to water our gardens. And these children are planting their garden, and it is time to plant a garden. How do you say hello to a worm? Gently, very gently. Hello, worm. And they're very gently holding the worm. And worms are good. They really help our gardens to grow, so we need to be kind to our worms. How do you say hello to a ladybug? Let her crawl onto your finger, count her spots, and say, "Hello, ladybug," before she flies away. And they've got a little ladybug on their finger. Have you ever seen so much green? There's all kinds of green things growing in this garden. And the little girl even has on a green dress. When will the peas sprout? Shh, they're still sleeping. Good morning, pea sprouts. They poked up out of the ground. Look at all these little pea sprouts that are growing from the seeds that were planted. How do you make mud? That's a lot of fun. Dig a path for the water to go, make a river, flood it, and mix, mix, mix. And one of my kids' favorite things to do when they were little was to make mud pies, to get some of that mud and put it in a container and decorate it with leaves and sticks and stones. So much fun. Mud. Just make sure you can wash up afterwards. She's got mud all over her. Look, pea plants. See how they curl around your finger? They want to climb. Let's build a place for them to keep growing. Find some tall sticks, poke them in the ground, and then tie the top together with string. Ta-da! And you have a play hut. Now you can watch the vines climb up, 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 and they're going to climb up these sticks. But in the meantime, you can play in there. How do you say hello to a bee? Look, but don't poke. See the pollen on her feet? Listen, but don't grab. Hear her wings buzzing? If a bee mistakes you for a flower, hold very still and whisper, "Hello, bee." Can you guys stand really, really still and pretend that you're a flower with a bee landing on you? Their play hut has lots of pea vines growing on it now. But when will there be peas? The play hut is shady. See the flowers? See the bees? You'll see pea pods next, and I can count some bees. There's all kinds of bees, and what a fun, shady place to play. That might be something you would like to do when you plant your things that vine, is to plant them around some sticks that you could make the vines climb up to make it a teepee or a tent. How do you pick a strawberry? And it is strawberry season. This one, ooh, not yet, it's too green. This one, not yet, it's too white. This one, not yet, it's too pink. This one, not yet, it's still spotted. But this one down here is just right. Yum. How do you pull a carrot? A carrot? Where? I don't see any carrots. I see lots of green things, but I don't see any carrots. This carrot. The carrots are actually growing under the ground. And you only see the green tops. You can see a little bit of orange peeking right at the top of the dirt. How do you pick peas? Peas. Yes, finally peas. Find a pod, pop it open, look inside, peas in a row. Dig one out with your finger and pop it in your mouth. Yum! So this pea pod has 1, 2, 3, 4 peas in it. That looks so yummy. Wow, look at all we've grown. Has anything ever tasted so sweet? They grew all kinds of things, didn't they? And it all started out by saying hello to the worm. Well, we decided that we would make a worm today. And we made our worm with some grapes. And we put some eyes on him. These pretend eyes are a lot of fun. And I just stuck it on with a little bit of peanut butter, but you could use some cream cheese, whatever you have that might be sticky. And I stuck a little sunflower seed in for his tongue and just put those on a toothpick. Sometimes if we make kebabs out of our food, our kids are much more likely to eat it just because it's fun. And if we let them create their own kebabs, that is even better. You wouldn't have to use green grapes. There's all different colors of grapes. You could use purple grapes, black grapes, red grapes. But I decided I wanted a little green worm. Remember that grapes grow on a vine, and we actually grow some grapes around locally, so that's fun. But think about how our fruits and vegetables grow, if they're going to grow on a tree, if they're going to grow on a vine, in the ground like those carrots, on a stalk, on a bush. There's lots of ways that our fruits and vegetables grow, and they're all so good for us, and they go on this side of my plate. We hope you'll come back again next week and join us for another segment of Storytime Cooks as we continue to learn about food through books.
We love food colored green, bell peppers and long string beans, pickles, celery, cucumbers too. All these foods